So, welcome back to another in our series, although in Broken Rock.
Chronicle.
Indeed, a chronicle. So, as you saw previously, the saviours were out and about. They'd been sent on a mission by Otto Goodman, who's the Baron of Broken Rock, to retrieve a wagon. That wagon is filled with coffins. Inside the coffins is actually gold. They're smuggling them across in the coffins so that nobody would attack them. However, although usually very law-abiding, the Tallahassee Riders can't turn down that amount of gold. It's just too much. I mean, you can see how many coffins there are there. Each of those is said to be filled to the brim. So much so that when they hit a stone, a couple of coffins have even fallen off. Mm-hmm. So what's happened is the sheriff, he's noticed that there's guys who's been following them for a while. So they've decided to pull up and take a stand. Tallahassee Riders are coming on from one edge. These guys are defending in the middle. Other than that, it's just a standard kill mission. Whoever fails a pluck test or everybody dies or gets knocked out loses. Other than that, the Tallahassee Riders can gain an extra victory point or an extra one experience for whoever blows up the truck. They can blow up the wagon to stop anybody else getting it. The gold's going to be fine. It just stops the sheriff and stuff. And to do that, they have to interact with the wagon, and it's much like a normal round of combat. So the wagon would roll one as a defensive. They would roll their one as normal. If they beat them on a 4+, they can then wound said wagon. And it's just one extra victory point and one extra experience, and somebody can do that once.
Cool.
Now, the Tallahassee Riders, they have the drop because they're sneaking there. These guys are waiting in ambush. So we're just going to film the whole game so people can see, a bit better now. People are getting to grips with the rules. We can sort of fill out this story. But from what I can see, it looks like they're pretty close to home now. So we might actually get to see the town in the next couple of games or so. So yeah, take it away, Al or Van.
Okay, right, so I'm going to be starting off with Gus, who's my trail boss. He's the leader of the Tallahassee Riders. So he's going to be starting his movement. He'll be coming around
the mountain when he comes
this way with Delilah. Following him, we're going to have Pete. Pete is going to just move straight forward around the cactus here.
I should have painted him black. He looks so much like Idris Elba. Just if I'd blacked him up. Not that you should ever black someone up, but obviously I painted the model, so I chose his skin colour.
Fair enough. Right, we're then going to move round to what is Rick and Mick. I don't know why I paired those two together. Right.
You ran out of names, didn't you?
I did.
You only know two names.
I wanted to go through the alliteration, so it's Mustache Mick and Rattlesnake Rick.
Oh, I get that,
You remember from our last instalment?
No, I just remember that for a while the guy called Mustache didn't have a mustache.
No, it wasn't a while. It was like 30 seconds.
That was long enough for me.
In the big scheme of things. Right, he's going to be moving forward. Now, is he in range? The range is 10, isn't it?
10 on a 6-shooter, yeah. Or a 6-gun.
No, he'd still not be in range.
Just out.
So, my brown coat, who was my brown coat? That was Rick. He's going to come around this way. There we go. There's no shooting ranges. There's no close combat. That's the end of my...
Cool. So now we're going to go across to the Saviours. And let's see what they do.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to move because I'm in the cover of the wagon. So I'm
Run away from it.
Yeah, that would be really sensible when I'm trying to defend it.
Lots of people run away from the Tallahassee Riders.
Why is that then?
Well, 3 of them have.
Is that so much they
happened
spoil themselves and have to go and get changed?
It did happen once.
It happened once, and there was a bit of hyperbole there, but let's go for it. I wish I'd called this guy previously. Anyway,
Look what's going down here.
Got a shot using cover from the rock.
Yeah, definitely. So, roll to see if he hits.
4+.
And he does hit. So now you'd roll to see if it hits the rock or it does not. It's a 3. Alan, can you turn the sheet over? Because I've just realised that the cover's on the other side. picket fences, so it wouldn't. It would class as a 5+ you'd need, so it pings off the rock. Sad times. Anybody else doing any Schusterizing? Has he got just a normal rifle?
He has.
Because his gang leader seems to be woefully in the open.
Yeah, I was just wondering what the range is on a rifle.
24 inches.
Oh, well within.
I'd be very surprised if not on a 3x3 board.
Indeed.
So this is kind of the view that the peeps are getting. He's as in the open as a man could be. Hits. So now you would roll to wound. Rifle is a 4. Your gang leader's a 4. He hasn't got any
On his what?
grit.
Yes, 4.
So 4s. It's a 3. You can. Is he a hero?
No, he's not.
So he can't use any fate. That's fine. Is your sheriff able to see anybody?
Possibly the same dude.
Let's have a goose. He would get a potential save from your chap, but you could still make the shot.
Didn't it say something about if they're that close together, it counts as like shooting over his shoulder, and that's fine?
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna be deaf.
Yeah. So 4s, you're absolutely right. He does say that.
5.
He hits. He rolls to wound, so it's the same. You have got. Oh no, you've only got 1 fate, don't you?
I do.
Not fate, fame. It's fate in Lord of the Rings. Stupid, making the good game but then changing 1 word. That's why I get confused and look like an idiot on YouTube.
Like everywhere, so it's not that big a deal.
I spent years being on YouTube in tiny pants. At least I'm fully clothed this time.
Yeah.
So.
Ish.
Yeah. That's why I'm behind the camera.
Yeah. He's only half dressed. It's just
So,
left.
let's see, you've done everything you can on turn 1.
Yep.
You've done everything you can on turn 1. Turn 1, uneventful. Turn 2 now. Initiative roll or getting the drop.
I've no longer got the drop, so now we're going to do the roll for it.
That's a 1.
4.
So, Al of Anne, do you want to drop the drop?
I'll go first again, yes.
Perfect. Remember, if at any point you can use your fame to be able to stay. Yeah. No, you can also use it to
talk you into clubs.
Yeah, indeed. You can like do your yeehaws and your time for whoopings, where you can go. You've got the drop, but my sheriff shooting first, for instance.
Yeah.
But obviously it costs 1 point to do so.
Right. Okay, we're going to start off with Mick.
I just like saying time for a whooping. I'm not going to lie.
We're going to start off with Mick down here.
Who wouldn't like saying time for a whooping?
He's going to move up
To
to
the rock.
here. And then he's going to take a shot.
Yeah, I'm going to call 3+ on the coffin.
On the coffin?
As in,
It covers his ankles. I'm not aiming at his ankles.
it would count. Look, if you look at the chart, things like picket fences, turn it the right way.
I would
you
have
still,
more leeway with a picket fence
you still have to roll
than,
to hit
than
first.
what is essentially a lying down body.
Remember, bases don't count. He's only that high up because of said base.
Are you saying this is a perfectly
he would
flat?
be crouching down behind said coffin, using it
Fine,
as cover.
fine. I will allow this. You may.
Big on, yeah.
Try and hit. What is his shoot?
His shoot. Right, where was it? His shoot is 5+.
That's a 5+, sir.
And it's one of those dices.
Yeah. He still didn't get it. Even using the mysticalness of a cocked dice, he was still no better off. Is he a hero, perchance?
No, he's not a hero.
He is not a hero, perchance. A perchance to dance.
He's a henchman.
Right.
He's a henchman. Right, and then my other laddo is going to, let's see, if he moves there, be about there, then he's going to be, damn it, don't you laugh at me, I'm still out of range. He's going to move over this direction.
Using the wagon and the cactus.
Yes. He's obviously not going to shoot because there's nothing to shoot.
Gus might want to get into. Hey, wait a second! Did you just shoot with him?
Yes.
I'm going to allow it this once, but you do all your movement before you do anything else.
I thought it was just your movement for your people, and then...
You know that's not the case. You're thinking of Walking Dead. And every other game we play.
Everything else, yeah. Darn it.
Old school Games Workshop. You do everything, then you do everything of another type, then you do everything of another type.
Yes.
Like you release loads of good specialist games, and then you stop releasing specialist games, and then you start releasing specialist games again all at once.
Okay. Right, well, I think Gus is going to take a shot, because he has a...
Repeating rifle.
He doesn't have a repeating one, no.
So he's just got a normal rifle.
A normal rifle. He's within the range...
24 inches.
Oh, yes. Yes, he is. So...
4+.
It is. You're right.
That's kind of the view he may have.
He may have. We don't know. It's unknown. Right, 4+, we're looking for...
Well, on the subject, this guy needs an ammo token, and rifle is a one-shot deal.
That's okay. I have put some to one side ready. Boom. You can also have one. Have you got 2 fame or 1?
For Gus, he has 1 fame.
Oh, it would have been a bit of a waste anyway just to kill a henchman, but...
Yeah.
Yes. So now you've just got Stinky Pete?
Stinky Pete.
I can't remember his name.
Just done exactly the same thing that you said I couldn't do before.
Oh, yeah.
I do not learn fast.
Anybody who's watching this expecting to learn how to play from Alan, you tuned in the wrong video.
Yeah. Let's move along now. Move along. Right, so he's going to move there. Then he's going to take a shot at that lad.
6 gun?
It is the 6 gun.
10-inch range?
Yes.
Which I'm sure he's within. As a man who sees 10 inches every time I'm in the shower, I'm aware of what 10 inches looks like. It's the length of our shower curtain.
Bye.
Short shower curtain.
We don't have a shower curtain. We have one of those weird swinging glass things, which the kids play with.
Like a sort of a
chandelier. We just have a chandelier in the shower.
Right, so
That's
he's got a 4+ on his shot.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, you know.
Nah, it's not a 4, see? Wrong era. I'm thinking of 1920s. Damn Broadwalk Empire. Right, so that's you, spent?
Yep.
Right, for Ovja. You now have a turn. Remember, you do all your movement before you do any shooting.
I know, I'm aware.
I'm not going to point fingers, but somebody read the rule book.
Who?
Well, not me.
Oh,
Well, I did, but I always read the rule book. That's like a given.
You two have an unfair advantage.
Because we can read.
I'm from Gateshead.
You're not. You're from the countryside.
Oh, yeah.
That's why sheep are
I don't
nervous
even know
around
where
you.
I'm from anymore.
Oh my goodness.
You'll get the cover from The Rock, though, if that
Yeah.
makes you feel any better, and that's a better cover.
Dad did that. Is that better cover than a coffin?
Yeah? Because a coffin's just a small cover.
Okay.
Like a cactus.
Who's
Or
shooting?
depending on the cactus. He hasn't decided if he's moving yet.
Oh.
He likes to do things in order.
Oh. Of course.
As intended by Mark Latham when he wrote the book.
Indeed.
Sounds
But
like
has
a
it
difficult
happened?
person.
He only took Jervis Johnson's game anyway. So.
I am going to stay where I am because of said cover.
Yep.
And I am just going to do...
Coffin protects those shins.
Just going to try and blast the crap out of him.
So
basically.
that's a repeating rifle?
He has a repeating rifle, the other two just have rifles.
Right,
His
cool.
rifle is empty because he's shot, but he does have a 6 gun, so he's going to shoot his 6 gun at this fellow here.
Yeah, that's reasonable, yeah.
That seems reasonable.
And he's going to miss, because that's what they do.
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing from
There
Alan.
wasn't rejoicing. There was
Alan
no
rejoiced.
rejoicing.
Rifle chap?
Yep.
4 up for him.
Has anyone... Oh, yeah. I was like, basically we're having this stand-off and everyone's going
right
just
in
going
the
click,
open.
click.
I'm going to have to give you give him the same coffin thing, though. But yes.
4.
It's a 4 with those stupid see-through dice.
See, I was slightly within
So we
the
hit-
shadow of this cactus.
Now what you have to roll to see whether it hits This or not. 1 or 2, it hits the coffin. 3 or more, and you're safe as a hoose.
Oh, no.
It's a 6 pet. What is the grit of that fine filly there?
Bronco?
Yep.
His grit is 3.
Your weapon is 4, so you need a 3. Boom!
Oh, no.
It's a 4. Is that a character? Is he a hero?
Yeah, no.
Does he have fortune?
No. He doesn't
Then
have
he
any.
gets this, good sir.
Oh.
A knocked out token, and you get one of these.
And I get to do my happy dance.
That is his happy
Don't
dance.
do your
I have
happy
seen it
dance.
before. So he didn't reload. You still have the share of if.
I do have the
He
share
could.
of if.
Is he going to attempt to shoot at old cheeky Gus over there again? Cheese Gus.
Yeah.
There's Gus, people.
I think very much so.
I should paint like a mural on that wall. I don't think the missus would mind.
Boom! He hit something.
Hey.
He
Gonna
hits.
do a lap around the wagon now. Whee! And he's back.
Falls.
Yeah.
Falls to
Trips
wound.
over all of those coffins.
Indeed. He leapt them like a gazelle. Oh! I used my one to hit.
Right. So you've spent your 1 fame
I
to
did.
push that up.
I did.
Do you want to use any fortune if you have any?
So
to-
what does the fortune allow me to do?
It would stop that wound on a 4 or more. On a
Basically, I'm lucky and I'm not hurt. Is that
yes,
what it is?
but you have to roll for it. It's not just a done thing. Or you can just take the 1 wound.
He's got 2 wounds, does Wargus. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for that biscuit. And
So
take
you're
the
just going
wound.
to take the wound?
Yeah.
Do you want to go grab yourself a blood token? Because I've just realised nobody wants to see. Well, probably no one wants to watch this, but they less want to watch me filming the floor as I run to get a token.
I don't see why there wasn't.
It's a nice floor.
I'm fine.
I cleaned it. I do that sometimes, mainly when Kaylee makes me, but I do it, and that's what matters. So, he's fired ammo. I mean, he fired his 6 gun. He shot. Did the do? He gets a point for causing a wound
He does.
of experience, and this chap here gets a point of experience
Okay.
for shooting Toddem in the head. So that was the end of turn 2, was it not?
It was.
Right. So
So that was
not Steed. Doc. I know he's just gonna plough through and be better than the sheriff soon. He's gonna stage a coup. Is that a thing?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's not like a made-up thing.
Coups, no, that happened.
All right, that's okay then. Well, it's not okay, but they happen. So that would be the end of turn 2.
I would.
Start of turn 3. Initiative.
Okay.
Who's gonna get the drop? Y'all, varmints.
me.
Oh, man.
That is 5. You can't tell because of the stupid dice, but it
Why
is.
did you pick yellow? Why? Why did you pick
I know I normally use the red and the blue ones, but the blue seem to be rolling really well for me, so I thought maybe I'd not want to jinx it by letting other
By
people
letting
touch
other
them.
people use them.
Yeah, with their grubby little dirt fingers. Silence, infidel. I forgot to put on silent again.
You did, didn't you?
Right,
Okay,
so
so you got initiative. You got the drop.
I have got the drop. Of which you could tell.
are we going to see some
You
close
made-
combat ever?
You say it like it's some kind of not a euphemism. Yeah, euphemism.
Euphemism indeed.
The
Woo.
drop. Oh, hey.
Doesn't he have to take truck test now? He's lost one of his 4 dudes.
When he activates, it's in your movement phase.
You
Okay.
potentially wipe me out before I even have to take a pluck.
Fair dues. Fair dues.
You can teach
Right.
that plucker a lesson. Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
That's a joke.
Alan will have eaten it.
What?
Tape measure?
Oh, it's here.
So,
I was,
yeah.
just measuring things.
You can measure
No.
things at any time.
Nothing particular. Just life, the world around me.
Okay, I'm going to charge into combat here, just for you.
Yay!
What?
Yeah.
What? Boom! That's alright, he's got a knife.
Damn
That's alright, I'm going to hit you with the butt of my gun.
Ah.
And then I'll hit you with my butt.
So, there you have it, people. We're going to
Win-win.
see a grown man hit another man with his ass.
Indeed.
That's usually a different internet channel.
Any other movement?
These two aren't moving now.
You could move him closer and you could fan, I guess, but because he's out in the open anyway.
They could cheerlead.
Well, although he hits on a 4+ anyway, doesn't he? So So might as well keep him.
That's a point, yeah, close after within 6 inches to fine, isn't it?
Yes, so you'd only
That
need
worked
to...
out really well last time. So.
You could potentially get yourself in front of here to block the shot from him as well.
No, I'll just get close enough to...
Not to coach. I would coach you as well.
Yeah.
I usually do, in fact. But yeah.
I think the correct term is carry. You
So,
carry me.
fanning. 1, 2, 2 again. Have yourself an ammo token. Treat yourself. You're worth it. Ah, no. I hit the wagon. I'm off the wagon.
Does this not exist anymore?
Oh, no, that's also for him. He has 2.
Yeah.
1 for each gun.
1 for each gun.
So, toughness 3 on him. Oh, grit, sorry. It's not toughness.
My blue
Lord of the
guy,
Rings is toughness.
his grit is 3.
It's a 3, so 4s.
Boom!
Ah, double badger lick. Sorry, man.
Oh.
Unless he's a hero with fortune. He's not. He is.
He has fame.
And you're going to live forever? Learn how to fly? I think that's the lyrics. I say I think. Like, I don't watch it once a night. Before bed. And now, Frederick von Fredrickson.
Oh yeah. He looks like another shot at his hero. Old Gus there.
It's
once
a
again,
1.
misses.
So, ammo roll. See if you shoot your load.
I swear to God, he could be stood in the barn and he'd still miss the wall.
His ammo's fine though. So,
Right, 1 dice each for the first one.
indeed, grab yourself a dice.
Yep.
Let me... Oh, I need the other side of the sheet again. This is exciting stuff.
Oh, 1.
Here's for those working at home. So, my father has an improvised weapon, so he's actually on 1, because that's as low as you can go. Alan,
Yes.
you would roll a dice, and it would be just a straight dice roll.
Because I'm defending.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, because you're fighting, but because you've got a hand weapon, so it's no modifiers.
Oh!
It's a
right,
good thing.
That's good. Right,
So Alan
5.
got a 5. Alan, add your fight.
My fight for... What colour is he? He's red. My
It's a
fight
bit
for him
racist,
is
but
3.
okay. So you got 8. Far of Je, that goes down to a 0 because of your improvised weapon, and your fight is... It's all irrelevant. You've definitely won.
I only see colour.
3.
Racist.
Well, colour and gender. in that
So
order.
you won. So now you roll a dice. So your strength 3.
Yep.
Because it's unmodified. Against father's grit of 3.
3.
Oh,
Oh, hang on, that's the hero sheet. I do apologise. 3.
yeah. So he needed a 4, but he got a 3 anyway. Does that chap have fame?
No.
So loser gets pushed an inch away. Yeah. So that's a thing.
Steve's very excited. He finally got some experience.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. So Al of Anne.
Yeah.
It is now your turn of.
Okay.
First thing you're going to do is
pluck.
pluck. So your highest pluck is your leader of 4.
Highest.
Yes.
Yes, it's 4.
So 2d6.
Yep.
And you want to get a 6 or more. Or snake eyes.
Ah. Rats.
You flee. So,
I'm not surprised, basically.
first thing, you didn't take any wounds. So your guys are all fine and dandy. Move them to one side. Treat them right.
Always do.
Al of Anne, are they both henchmen?
Henchman, yeah. Hero.
Oh, so he's a hero. So first thing we're going to do is 1d6 on this henchman.
Okay.
6, he's perfectly fine. He goes on with his life.
Hero.
Does a couple of lunges. 2d6, I believe, was it? No, it was a d66.
I protest against his lunges.
So the yellow is the 60, the red is the 6. 42. The book is over yonder. It's 2 pages back, I believe.
What did we get? 42.
42.
42 is... Alright, here we go. Full recovery. The fighter was knocked unconscious or suffered a light wound from which he makes a full recovery.
So he moves on with his life.
That is nice and fortunate.
Yeah. Right, so every one of your guys gets 1 experience.
Yep.
Because they all survived, and your gang leader would get, or your posse leader would get a 2nd experience.
Yep.
And I'm putting poison on my bullets next time. I'm sick of you buggers getting no damage.
So 1 for everyone.
Yes, and 2 for your leader.
Right.
Farja, you would get 1 for everybody as standard.
Right.
1 extra for your leader, so he'd get 2.
Right.
And then anybody who caused a wound would also get 1.
And my leader has just had an advance.
On this occasion, that was all of them.
Nice. So work out your thing, and then we'll come back to your advances. So your leader
Yep.
got an advance, 2d6.
2d6.
And it's an 11, which I think is he dies. Instead of learning a skill,
No!
he just instantly dies.
So 1 for
where
one
was
for
that?
being the leader and 1 for the wound.
Yes.
So hero advance.
And everybody else will
11.
get 2, I think.
Character increase. Roll again on a 1 to 3 gain plus 1 fame. And on a 4 to 6 gain plus 1 fortune.
Not too bad at all, really. So, DJ, roll that dice.
So I am rolling a dice.
Yeah. 1, 2, or 3. Fame. It's
2.
fame. He's
So
going to live
plus 1
forever.
fame.
That's actually quite handy.
Yeah, that's good.
Has any of your guys hit the pinnacle of their professional career? Or hit another level up?
Steve leveled up and my hero leveled up again.
Perfect. So we'll do Steve first because he's the easiest of them. A d6. And it is a 6, which I'm pretty confident he becomes a hero.
He does. Yes, if a henchman gets a 6 on the level up, they become a hero.
So you move him across to the hero sheet. All of his stats and weapons and stuff stay the same. The only thing that's different is he gets 1 fame. And you just mark his experience off as you did before. And then... Yeah, and then 2d6 on your hero. Because you can be doing that after. There's your second 6 of the 2d6. And that's a 4. I love Anne.
Yep. This is on
Hero.
hero, a 4, and new preferred skill. Choose one of the skill tables specified for a preferred skill. So that was your
Shooting,
your
savvy, or moving.
moving.
Well, I've already got the shooting one, didn't I?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you
you can do it again.
could have 6 shooting skills.
Okay.
For all I care.
Another shooting skill.
Where was that
1d6. It's further back. It was near where you were with the experiences and stuff. And it's a 4. Was that what you got last time?
Trigger happy again.
You get to
yeah.
re-roll.
Oh,
Where the hell did that go?
It'll tell you.
it's still bouncing around in
Yeah.
the other room.
It's an awful long way down to the floor.
It's a 5.
5. Rifleman.
Rifleman.
When using a rifle or repeating rifle, the fighter may re-roll misses. The result of the re-roll must be accepted.
That's actually pretty good for him.
Yeah.
That was as good as he could get without wearing a top hat and galoshes.
Oh, yes.
Right, so
Almost made me drop my monocle there.
now we'll work out Dosh, Payola. You have 2 heroes, is that correct?
I have 2 heroes.
So that's 4 dice. And then you also get 1 just for turning up.
Yay!
They're good like that?
What was the speech type here now?
He'd stay the same type.
So it's on the vigilante.
Yeah. So 6, 12, 15.
Yep.
15 more Dora to yours. Now, father gets 1 for turning up, 2 for winning, 2 for having a hero. So he also rolls 5. No, he doesn't, because he's now just had a guy turn into Batman. So he gets 7. I'm going to have to paint him a deputy here, aren't I? Like, unless he rolls 7 ones. Pray for 7 ones. I don't mind. I like that deputy model, actually. Depending on which one he chooses, either basic paint, because I'll have to wash undercoat and build up that other one.
Yeah.
Whereas the first deputy that he saw, he won't have to. Do you want to roll for your dollar for of jeu? 7 dice, yeah. Because you get 2 for each hero, of which you've now got 2. You won, and he's won every game so far. He's the smuggest of all of us. 10, that was 10, 16, 20, 25, on top of what you already had.
20, so it gives me $45.
Was that enough to get you deputy?
I think he was 50, but...
Depends what he's armed with and stuff, I guess. So yeah, as things stand, we are 4 games into the campaign. The Tallahassee Riders have won 1. The Lawless Roses have won 1. The Lone Wolves, stupid name, have won none. Bless them, and had to. They didn't because they had just enough money to buy a new guy back. The same with the same coat and things. It was weird. And so far, the Sheriffs are proving to be the law, as they haven't lost a single game.
Yeah, they're doing rather well.
Yeah, they're going to lob that wagon back, unload the gold. Maybe Otto will give them an extra bit of payment. We'll see how that's covered in the following videos. But no, thank everybody for watching. Say bye, Alan.
Bye, Alan.
Say bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
And I'm going to say bye as well. Wait, Harley, say bye. Yeah, Harley doesn't speak. He's a mute. We love him. We make him fetch things. He's beautiful. No, thank you very much for watching, guys. And pray the dice gods hope they smile upon you. Take care.